everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Trisha Miller. I'm so thankful that you're here. Today we are going to be tackling our refrigerator, our Tupperware drawer, and our pantry. I'm going to be doing a cleaning, decluttering, and organizing on all of those spaces. I'm going to show you my budget-friendly products that I use. I do not like to spend a lot of money on our organization products because I'm constantly switching them out based on my family's current needs. So anything that I can link below in the video description, I will for you. All right, let's get started.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be.
Okay, we're gonna start in the refrigerator. The first thing I'm gonna do is take out anything in the main part of the fridge. I recently did the doors, so I don't need to worry about those. I think it's more just kind of straightening everything up there, but I had something spill in one of the doors, so I just went ahead and tackled those earlier on this week. So we're just gonna focus on the main parts and then the freezer. But something I wanna point out, so those mats that I just took out, those I purchased this past spring, and if they are still available, I'll link them for you. They work really, really well. So it's been helping if something, you know, like your milk when you get it from the grocery store, it's for some reason, at least at my grocery store, there's always milk underneath of it. I always question whether or not there's a hole in the milk carton, but they're just never clean on the bottom. And so it catches all of that stuff when you put it in the fridge. So it just makes it easier. You can just wipe these mats down. I'm just using Dawn Power Wash to clean them off. And I use Dawn Power Wash for everything, by the way. And so I'm just going to rinse those out. And then the main part of the fridge, when I go in to wipe it, it's really not that bad. So that's a product that I definitely recommend. They're very inexpensive. So again, if they're available, I'll link them. And then I'm just going through now, checking expiration dates, removing anything that's expired, anything that there's just really not much left in there, but somebody just happened to throw it back in the fridge. Does that happen in your house? Because that happens in my house all the time. So we'll go through, we'll do all of that. I use Tina Turner's in the very top of my refrigerator. That's another product that I love. It makes it so easy to be able to see what you have. And by the way, I don't ever call them Lazy Susans. I think it's rude. So they're Tina Turner's in our house, but I think they're still labeled as Lazy Susans when you go to purchase them. That's the only reason I'm going to mention that to you. Anyway, Tina Turner's. Highly recommend them for all those condiments, jelly, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go through, check expiration dates, get that going, and then we'll go in and we'll vacuum. I have a little hand vacuum that I use to vacuum up any crumbs and things like that. And then I'll wipe everything down with my microfiber cloth, and I'll use my Dawn Power Wash, and then we'll be able to put everything back in.
Expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between.
Okay, while I'm cleaning out the fridge, I want to tell you about a 28-day declutter challenge that I'm going to start over on our Instagram account at Miller Family Vibes starting this Sunday, July 16th. So every single day for 28 days, I'm going to post a challenge video, a declutter challenge that we can do together. And the reason I am going to do this, I read a study out of UCLA that women's stress levels are directly proportional to the amount of clutter in their home. And that really resonated with me. I get super stressed when I look around and I just see the little pockets and areas of our home where there's just clutter everywhere. And it truly does make or break my mood for the day. And sometimes I can ignore it, but it really makes sense to me though that it's not just me out there, and that made me feel a little bit better, but I also want to do something about it. So I think, you know, doing this challenge, and these challenges are going to be spots in your home. It's really focused on one tiny little area, should not take more than a couple of minutes. That is not the goal here, because I think that's part of what stresses me out too. I see these spots and I think, oh, it's too much. I can't handle it right now. We don't have enough time. So I'm going to focus on areas where there is going to be enough time. It will take 1 or 2 minutes a day, and we're going to tackle that together. So go over, follow us on Instagram at Miller Family Vibes. Let's start this Sunday. If you can't start on day one, that's okay. You can just start whenever you want. It's going to be there. And then at the very end, I'm going to record all of them too. And at the very end, I will put them up in a YouTube video so that you could watch that a month from now and just do it on your own time. All right. Follow us over on Instagram at Miller Family Vibes. Let's get decluttering together.
So baby, we should start living now, 'cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now, 'cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. 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 You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it.
It's time to speak my truth. We're about to clean / organize / declutter my freezer. I need to be truthful here. My freezer is always a disaster. We'll make it look pretty right now together, but in about a day or two, it'll be a hot mess again.
Every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, and you worn out sweat.
There's one pancake left in here. Must be important.
Thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mind.
I feel like my kids have way more self-control than me. If I had like one pancake left when I was eating pancakes, I would eat the last pancake. I feel like that's your service to the food. When there's only one left, like, why would you not just eat one more?
Arms old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
If I'm being honest, the freezer is starting to stress me out. But we're gonna finish it. We started. I want to rethink. Oh, more freezer packs. I knew we had more. Might have to go we gotta figure that out. I think I'm gonna move my smoothie packs up there. Let's try that. The next area we're going to tackle is my Tupperware drawers. Because I do meal prep every single week, these generally stay pretty well organized. My rule of thumb is that if the lid goes missing, we do not keep it. We find another use for the container. We pass it on to somebody else. But and the way that I keep up with that is I always store everything with the lids on. So if something goes missing in the dishwasher, it's easy. We just don't keep it. And that's how I kind of keep everything cleaned and organized. Our Tupperware drawer used to be a disaster. Like, it was a danger zone. You'd open it and you never knew how attacked you would be by the plastic containers. So, and I recently upgraded to glass containers, so it would get real dangerous at that point. So it was time to come up with a system. And thankfully the system is working. And this is kind of where I keep all the boys' lunch bags, which Rory will be joining that mix this year as she goes into kindergarten. Oh, all the mom feels. Anyway, so I just keep that for the lunch stuff. And then I try to store all my jars. Yes, I have a lot of jars, but again, I do meal prep, so I use them for overnight oats. I store all of our fruits in a jar. I just use them a lot, so I need a lot. All right, let's finish this up. This won't take much longer, and then we'll move on to the pantry. My first mission in the pantry is to take down all the extra snacks that I've just been throwing up there, and I'm going to refill all the containers, which, if you're somebody who loves to hear the sounds of snacks being poured into containers, the next couple of minutes are for you. After we do that, we'll get on to organizing and decluttering in the pantry. That was exciting. Back. Here you go. Don't escape again. Unless you're going in someone's mouth. our house, juice is a treat or like a reward. So I'm going to put it in a spot now where the kids won't see it, or at least won't pay attention to where it is. So if you know my kids, please don't tell them where I put it. Thanks. So I have a strategy with snacks. If the kids are just kind of not gravitating towards like a healthier snack that I want them to have, I put it away for about a week or two. They forget about it. And then I put it back out, and all of a sudden it's like something new, and they're more likely to start eating it. I also kind of rotate things around because they always, where I'm putting the chips right now is where they usually, that's like their go to spot. They're very just like one track mind. They have one area they go to, and then they don't really like to look around. So, also, by the way, the rotating strategy also works for toys.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, cause you don't see straight when it comes to her. No, she's gonna eat you up whole and spit you out, and then you'll be free. Every piece. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford.
So the last thing we have to organize in the pantry is our medicine Tina Turners. I started this in the spring, and this system is just working really, really well as long as I keep it organized. But it just keeps it really convenient. I just keep the types of medicines that we need more regularly on these, and then you'll probably see when I do the overview, but up higher in the pantry is where we just have like extras and stuff that we don't really use on a regular basis. And we do keep these on a higher shelf because we have young kids and it is medicine. But this system has really worked, and I just use simple bowls on top of it to store all of those medicine cups that we're constantly looking for. And we have a tray, a Tina Turner for the kids' medicine. Then we have one for vitamins. Then we also have one for adult medicine, And then we have one for our dogs, like treats and medicine, which was already organized, so I didn't need to redo that one. But so far that system has been really, really helpful for us.
Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah. But I can't lie, LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah. I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone. Uh-oh. Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know. I wanna know if I could run through the fire.
And before we end this video, I wanted to show you our dinner tonight. It's King Ranch chicken casserole. This is a healthy casserole option that is family friendly that my entire family will eat. So I will link the video where I did this one in the video description below, but it's so good. Highly recommend it. And I will also link our Instagram account in the video description box so you can head over there and follow along and join me for the 28-day declutter challenge. Thank you so much for watching today and keeping me motivated. I hope this gave you motivation to tackle all those tough spots in your kitchen. Annie said goodbye. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up. Annie and I will see you next time.